This is going to take so much time. I don't have time for planning this. Time is money. Why do I have to plan and waste time on planning my trips?
This won't happen if you come to us. Go somewhere. You just type your destination on the blog like London, and you type your budget on there, £50, and then you click on. We will do it all. We will plan your trip, all your trip. We will book your hotel. I'm sorry. We will plan where to go, where to eat, which bus or train to catch with your control money. From our research with 86 participants, 92% of them want to use our website.
How GoSummer works is that GoSummer pulls all the open data and closed from available sources like travel, accommodation, transportation sites, and calculates the cheapest and the best offer for the trip with the detailed plan. We book it for you with all the necessary maps, travel sites, travel times, local tips on the go, on the mobile app, or a PDF.
Money matters. We make money from commission fee from B2B. It's like we are a middleman. Our business is B2C, but we get money from B2B. We won't be competing with other big traveling sites since we are the partners.
We have estimated the cash flow of the website to be profited in 6 months. With humble estimated books, with the books, like people actually book into it, will be 10 people. Later, we will grow into 300 in 3 months. At the end of the year 1, we will get 32,000 profit at the modest 0.5% commission. This is a very super humble estimation. Remember, the real tourist market site in the UK is £100 billion.
Remember, go somewhere. We plan, we book, we guide. Thank you.
Okay, what makes you different again from being in a travel agency business? Because I've lost a lot of money in the past on travel agency that I invested in, okay? So how are you going to make money when the travel agencies are going out of business?
Right, so it depends on the market we're aiming. So we're not looking at the business or the high-end trip market. This is more like, so to start off, you're looking at students or people aged 19 to say 30. So you have a weekend free, you have a limited budget of £200. So you won't be actually be able to afford a travel agency or any of that. So it's more like, well, right from this time you step out of the house until you step back in, we'll be giving you the times, the maps, and we book for you, not just take you to all the sites.
And what's the commission you're going to take from the suppliers?
Okay, so for the suppliers, some of them give 5% for booking through them, but we calculate it all at 0.5% commission. And the growth rate we figured is at 5%, depending on the season, starting from 10 to 1,000 people in the first year. But that's at modest rate. But then if we look at higher growth, which is around 50%, we calculate that in a year we would have a profit of 42,000, which is after marketing with £39,000 for the year. And the second year we could have up to £300,000 in profits, or depending on the growth.
How many cities are you going to have to do to get to that?
Okay, so we start off in London because the data is a key. We are a service with the data. So we start in London because it has got TFL, it's got all the travel things, details in the, and then we move to rest of the UK, which is south of UK, then rest of the country, Scotland, and then I think we can move to Europe as well. Similarly, we spoke to this guy from US. They don't have all the data yet, but it's possible. So that is sort of like the strategy. But UK, it's possible right today, definitely London. Sorry.
What are your back-end costs in terms of what you need as infrastructure? Because it's all very well to say we take this much percentage, but tell me about the other costs in your business.
Okay, so the cost in business is developers, which is developing the website and the back-end. So that would be, so every developer we thought we give them a £2,000 computer. So that first year, 2 developers, £4,000, but we are 2 developers, we could work on it first year without salary. Second year onwards, I'm expecting around like 5 to 10 developers at max. But more importantly, we also need development team because this is only the first strategy. The second thing we would like is like the the site we go to find places we like to go, there we could have a small box saying, add to my list the place I want to see. Which one was the site we're looking at? Not Lonely Planet. TripAdvisor. So they have a small like button sort of thing which we add to the list.
How do you match between, you take money as the income, but my idea of the London Eye is not the same as Penny's, is not the same as Don's for that £200. How do you get the right trip set up for them, just given the amount of money?
Right, so that is based on, so as soon as you type in the city or the place you want to go, we give them a choice of place you want to visit. So you can click on the ones you want to visit. So if it's possible within your budget, yes, we do it for you. But this is including your tube costs or the bus or any of it right from the house.
Do you really think London's the right place to start with this?
Well, I think UK is the place, but I think London having TfL data, I think it's a good demonstrator. So I think the first 3 months we need a good demonstrator, not in a customer-wise, but technology-wise.
But who's your competitor in the London market?
Okay, so as competitors, if you're looking at domestic tourists,
For London.
For London, it would be international students to start off in the universities around London. The first marketing customers.
Okay, because if you just go to visitlondon.com from a simple Google search, plan my trip to London, I can book myself something on a budget with prices, 151 quid, it gives me an itinerary, gives me travel, gives me Wi-Fi, gives me the destinations. London's very competitive as a market. Niche cities that want to attract tourists might be a different way that you could go. The other question that I had was, do you think that the 19 to 25-year-old market is the best market for keeping bang on time, minute by minute, tube by tube?
Not necessarily, but the thing is, that market is only to start off as technology demonstrator. It's only for the first 6 months per se. So that is where we said we might have a profit or we might have...
If you went for a niche city, how might your business model differ in 3 seconds?
Okay, if it was Venice,
no, like Southampton, say, or Portsmouth.
We would work with the local tourist council.
Good, thank you.